Hello.
Spin Tunnel's back. Tunnel's back.
We are back.
And better than
We
ever.
are back.
And better than ever.
Who's here to spin the tunnel?
We're here. So, yeah, we're gonna be spinning our tunnels here.
This is gonna be good.
You're gonna what?
Yeah, you heard me. I'm gonna spin your tunnel, boy.
Whoa!
Oh!
Ew! Ew!
Gross!
Shut up.
Anyway,
Fuck you.
we are here for one very simple reason.
Kill Adrian.
Yeah. This was actually a trap. Adrian,
It's
say
actually
hello
a
to our
trial.
fucking viewers.
Yeah.
Hi, viewers.
Say something, Adrian.
What the
Say
fuck,
something for the
man?
record.
God,
Today we're gonna be doing
Yeah.
predictions.
God fucking
Yeah.
God fucking damn it, I hate you. You fuck this up every time. It's all you
Yay!
do. Well, fucking just fuck us up all the fucking time. God
Now, for
fucking
those-
damn
Adrian
it, man.
said that. When Adrian said that, I thought of that picture of that dog with like the little pinwheel hat on. You know what I'm talking about?
Now, for those who need a reminder, I won last time we did this. In
No,
didn't
you
win
2022.
didn't.
shit.
I got the most right in 2022.
No, you
You-
can't even verify that.
You won getting fucked by a dude.
No, you said Mike McDowell would win Bristol, and he didn't.
He did. Everybody knows Michael
He did win
McDowell
that
won
race.
Bristol. Everybody knows this.
To be fair, at the time it was a very fucked up winner. You know, Chris Buescher won that race.
Huh.
Anyway,
Alright.
we're making picks today.
We're picking.
We are.
Oh, let me
We're
All of them. These are
picking-
completely accurate predictions, by the way. These will come true.
Yeah,
Yep,
we're
so we
picking
are
all
going
36
to,
and also the two exhibitions. The
We are
class
going
and
to
also
pick
race.
individually pick who's gonna win every single race in the beginning of January.
Chat, I
The
get it.
season has not started. We've done this before. We're doing it again.
Yeah. Brandon brought up a good point before we started that you could pick like Kyle Larson or Denny Hamlin and be right a lot, probably.
That's no fun.
Yeah.
Because
If you do that, you're a
game
loser.
of
If
you do
statistics.
that, you're
This is
a
a game of
loser.
random chance.
This is a game of fun.
Yeah, and
Yeah.
if you're not doing it the fun way, you don't get to play.
You should die.
And if you're not down with that, anyway,
Fuck
This
you.
is not a wrestling
I
show.
hate you. This
Yet.
will never be a wrestling show. It will be a wrestling show. It's gonna get to
we'll be like shitty.
We're gonna have a shitty wrestling
gonna
show
have
one
it.
of these days.
Yeah. So
at
eventually.
least shitty
soon,
deadlock
even.
would be great.
Who?
Soon.
Never heard of it.
Never heard of
All
it.
right.
All right.
I had to throw that one in there.
Let's start with the Clash.
Yo, wait a minute.
Yeah.
There's a problem here. If we're gonna talk about RSGO, who picked the font? Y'all
I
see
can
that?
Change it. Why?
No, just look.
What's up, Russo?
Vince Russo is ruining my show.
He is drunk again.
Vince
Would
Russo
you-
strikes again.
Would you like me to change it?
No, don't change it. It looks
No.
fine. This was a funny joke if we weren't live, but since we're live, this isn't a funny joke. All right. Now, like I said, we're going to pick
No.
pick
Undo
that
that.
fucking Comic Sans. Thank
Put
you.
that back.
All right. So like I said, we're gonna pick every single race winner, knowing basically nothing. But before we start, I think we should at least talk about who drives what car and who has a chance of even winning anything anymore, because a lot of
Yeah.
things changed, and we should talk about it very briefly. It'll be like a little baby spin tunnel,
Yeah.
but
Yeah.
instead of looking at pictures of us on the screen, you look at an empty graph.
I could go
Yeah.
back to the pictures of us on the screen real quick.
And
There it is.
we had a busy free agency. Yeah,
That's what I
2020
mean. We had a lot of free agency, and I don't want to have a whole hour long talk about the silly
Yeah.
season. We could.
Last year's
but we
free
didn't.
agency was really boring, and this year responded with being insane.
Yeah. We
Mhm.
still don't know who's going to drive the Colleague 16 most
Oh, I
of the
know.
year.
I know. who's
Yeah,
gonna
the
drive
guy
the
who should be driving it is back in Xfinity.
But that's not a full time car, is it?
It is a
No, it's
full-time
not.
car. It's
It
chartered.
might be.
How do we not have a driver?
Well, it's chartered, but they might.
oh,
be
it's
doing
chartered,
that.
but they're
for the
gonna do that whole
500.
okay, Allmendinger, you run 6 races, and Ty Dillon, you run 8 races, and stupid Spire
Yeah.
Motorsport type shit.
I
Yeah.
know who's gonna
One
run the
thing we
We
16.
now have
know-
3 full time cars? Like the fuck?
Spire
I'd-
bought a new charter. And it's
Spire bought a new charter, and they have 2 rookies, and one of them is basically a Trackhouse driver, and probably will be in 2025.
Yeah, they basically leased the Trackhouse driver.
Yeah. While we're on the topic of calling, though, Daniel Hemrick is back in Cup. I don't know if that'll mean
Unfortunate.
anything.
He will
but I
run
like.
21st.
Yeah, I like the
Daniel
guy. I want to
Hemrick-
see him put
Daniel
together.
Daniel Hemrick average 16th place event will be real.
Yeah,
Yeah.
I want to see him do well. I don't think he'll do quite as well as Allmendinger did last year, but I think he can.
No,
come
because
along.
AJ
What
won a
happened?
race. Something
What
that Daniel
happened?
Hemrick is allergic to.
Can somebody break this down for me? What happened? They had
It-
Justin Haley and AJ Allmendinger
Now they have
contending
Daniel
for
Hemrick
wins,
and nobody.
even winning races. Now they have Daniel Hemrick and undetermined,
Yeah.
and we're racing
Their
at the end of the
Xfinity
month.
lineup
Their
is pretty
Xfinity
cool,
lineup
though.
is crazy.
You got Josh Williams. Who's the other? Who's even driving? Oh, Shane Van Gisbergen.
Yeah, Josh Williams, AJ Allmendinger, and Shane Van Gisbergen.
And the 97. That's pretty cool.
Yeah, he got his number.
Noah Gregson's in the 10 car. I guess.
Terrorism aplenty.
Yay.
Will be
Yeah.
had.
What? He had that's not the only new Stuart Haas driver. You know, we got Josh Berry.
Yeah.
Yay.
They are
Basically
definitely still
guaranteed rookie of the
rebuilding.
year.
I'm not expecting Stuart Haas to win anything next year. I'm gonna be honest with you.
Yeah.
They're still
Chase
rebuilding, but
Briscoe
at
is their
least-
only chance to win something, and that was very unlikely.
Yeah, this new Ford should at least help them a little bit. Which, you know, yeah, by the way, Toyota and Ford have new bodies.
Yep. And
Really
Chevy
weird
is the same.
Toyota.
And then we don't know
I
what
hate the
Chevy's gonna do
Toyotas.
because the Camaro is discontinued and Chevy doesn't make another car.
I wouldn't mind if they switched to, like, Cadillac or something.
They might have to run the Cadillac.
Is
do, like,
G-
the
I,
CTS.
I
But
wish
I don't know if they
GMC
want to
made a
do that.
sedan.
That's just what Cadillac does.
Well, yeah, but GMC
GMC makes big cars.
I don't know. I'd like to see a GMC truck though in trucks. That'd be badass.
Another stupid Adrian opinion. Let's get a round
They
of
don't
applause,
have to.
everybody.
They already have
for
them.
Adrian's
All they have to
dumb
do is
fucking opinions.
all they have to do is change the sticker
Yeah, true.
from a Chevy bow tie to the 3 letters in red because they look the same.
Mr. McKee,
Yeah.
go
A
fuck
Sierra
yourself.
just looks like a
True.
Silverado. There's nothing different.
What did Cade say? This shit sucked. Very lame.
We have a member
Cade, take a
active in the
walk.
chat.
Anyway, what else
You wanna
happened?
get
at
going?
the agency?
Nope. I
Oh,
wanna talk
Justin
about free
Haley's going
agency.
to Rick Ware.
That's the big
Yeah.
one. And
Wait,
they're
what
either
the
gonna
hell?
sink or swim, and I feel like they're gonna tread water. It will be
That-
somewhere in the middle.
You know,
yeah,
we haven't been
that's
able
the
to talk
Justin
about.
Haley way.
We haven't been able to talk about this because it's been so long since we've done an episode. But Ryan Blaney won the title.
Yeah, that's fucked
Wow.
up. Isn't it?
Who
Yep,
cares?
and everybody forgot about it 2 hours later.
Yeah.
Yay, playoffs.
Ross Chastain won the fucking race.
No one remembered that either.
Everybody
I don't think
forgot
anyone
about
remembered
that.
anything about NASCAR this year.
Yeah.
Nobody
Real
watches
shitty
NASCAR
season
anymore.
in NASCAR.
Why aren't we watching NASCAR still? We should watch something legit like the fucking Cornhole Championship.
You know,
True.
I was reading the ratings on NASCAR, and I started to draw 3 people.
Oh my.
3 whole people turned on their television to watch NASCAR last year.
That is crazy.
On the topic of
Name-
ratings, did y'all see the
Adrian,
ratings
Chris, and
tank
Brandon.
last year?
They did tank.
They
Most
tanked
races-
hard. Like every race was down, and then the
I was
playoffs
right.
were really bad.
Yeah.
I was right.
And
Which is weird because they were on such a good trend. They were like
Yeah.
not gaining like
didn't go down
globs of
that
people,
bad.
but everything was kind of up, little by little, and it was getting a little more hype, and then it was like, ooh, next gen was cool, and then last year it was just like, okay, no one cares anymore.
I am really excited to see what happens when Bleacher Report starts covering NASCAR in 2025 because I
We're gonna
think
get funny reaction images.
they're gonna be. I'm assuming their coverage is gonna be a lot like more legitimate, and it's gonna be broad. You know, Bleacher Report's got tons of like teenage fans, so I'm interested to see how that works because I think they can make NASCAR cool a little bit. To like at least
No,
a
they're
few
gonna
more
get
people.
not a sport comments.
Delusional.
Yeah.
Yeah.
They'll get not a sport comments, but they'll probably turn a few people.
No,
which
they
is all
won't.
that
You're
really
delusional.
It just needs to get painted in a different light. I feel like the
Yeah.
way that NASCAR is and the way that it's painted up and just what it is just not.
Yo, our
that
biggest
marketable
fan in
today.
chat. What's going on, Jason?
You know what I mean?
Biggest fan.
Yeah. And anyway,
I don't feel that drawn to turn on the Cup race and watch the whole thing every weekend.
I don't know why you would be.
And I'm
do,
a
but that's
and I'm a
because
huge,
nerd.
I'm a lifelong NASCAR fan. I turn it on for the last 80 laps.
You telling
And
me you
then-
don't want to be advertised that for 4 hours, Brandon?
Yeah, it's just like I get annoyed watching it because I'm just like, it's just advertising, 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 and then some more advertising.
Yeah.
And then when it comes back from advertising, there's something exciting happening, so then it just goes back to advertising because they sell 4 hours worth of ads on their 5-hour broadcast.
And another part of the way that it's presented, it's a little bit hard to take it seriously when half the season is literally presented like a clown show at times. Thank you, Fox.
Adrian,
mean,
I
yeah,
have a
like,
question though.
it-
I was watching some old broadcasts. Fox always did that.
Yeah.
That's always been a Fox thing.
I mean, at Fox Broadcast, they've
A
been
lot
the
of people
same.
act
You
like
go watch
Fox
older
did
ones, they're the
this
same.
joke, as if they haven't done this for the last 20 years.
And they do it with the NFL and all that stuff too. And the NFL makes it work sometimes with like the Monday Night Football, like the
The funny animations that were like
Fox
comically
just
bad
does
that
that.
they just ran
Yeah.
with it. But that was ESPN, that wasn't Fox.
You know,
was
Jason brings
ESPN,
up
you're
a
right.
pretty good point here too in the chat. A lot of younger people, to Adrian's point, they work on Sundays. A lot of people work on Sundays now. You don't get Sundays off anymore. So
Yeah.
that's why I don't watch NASCAR. I'm working.
And
on
then, yeah, I
Sunday.
mean, like, and then let's say I have, I want to do shit on Sunday. If I'm gonna pick one thing to do, like, especially in that later part of the year, I'm gonna watch football.
yeah.
I'd much rather sit down and watch an NFL game.
Mm-hmm.
It's way more enthralling.
In every.
I don't know.
sense.
I feel a greater sense of sport watching like that, as opposed to watching NASCAR, which is weird to say because all I've ever done is watch racing. But
Yeah.
I
I'll
don't
love
know.
that football.
I'm just kind of like, okay, and then
Love
it
that
plays out
sport.
because it's like every race is the same, right? You turn it on. They're gonna start. They're gonna run to the stage caution. They're gonna pit, take tires, and they're gonna race. They're gonna run to the next stage caution that happens about the same time in the race as the last week, and then they all take tires, and then they run that last one that will have a green flag pit stop in it, and then it's over. It's like there's no variance. It's not like, oh, weird, there's a caution here. It's like, oh, weird, there's a caution here, but we know the strategy. It's either stay out for stage points or pit, and then drive through, and then pit again because you have infinite tires.
Yeah, and when
Very-
we got rid of the stage cautions on the road courses, NASCAR was like, no, we're bringing them back, actually.
They were like, no, that was boring. We went caution free.
Yeah.
But I like those
And also
races.
people were like, damn, I missed the stage caution.
I loved those races. Coda was kind of a shit show, but
That was
you know.
because of the, insane green-white checkers.
yeah.
Yeah.
And it was a good race besides that. I loved, a lot of people said it was boring, but I thought just the 24 team came to play at Watkins Glen. I thought that was a fun enough race.
That was not a fun race. That was a very lame race.
Chicago was one of the best races of the year, but that could be.
Indy was really good.
I think
Indy
we're
was
getting
good.
into spin tunnel territory here.
We are getting in the
Yeah.
spin
Yeah,
tunnel
we should get
territory. This
into
is
Picks
prediction stream.
territory.
Which is
This
why it
not a
is
spin
predictions
tunnel
time.
strip.
Yeah.
Spin tunnel with picks.
Yep.
Yeah, well, fuck spin tunnel.
Yeah. Well,
Okay.
we have
You
some
know-
picks. The season came out. The schedule came out.
Everybody always asks me how we all met. Fuck that question. I hate that question.
No
True.
one's ever asked that ever.
They ask that all the time, Brandon.
All our fans ask these
To
questions.
answer Jason's question, the Buffalo Bills are winning the
The
Super
Bills
Bowl.
are not winning the Super Bowl. The Dolphins are winning the Super Bowl.
You can't say Super Bowl on the broadcast.
Fuck you.
Superb owl.
Who's gonna win the big game?
I can't wait for the big game.
The Ravens is crazy. That's a crazy pick.
Who's ready for the big race coming up in February?
Who do you
The
think's
big
gonna
one.
win? I think we're gonna write it down.
I think we're gonna write it down.
I think
Let's
we're
start
gonna
with
do
the-
that.
No, we have the
But
flag.
if we're gonna
let's
talk
go.
about the big race, then we have to start with the little race because it's the little tiniest track on the schedule. Who's gonna win Baby Part?
Let's figure
All
it
right.
out.
All right.
Let's just start picks.
Yep.
So I'll go first, or should we
Yeah,
just
go
have somebody
ahead.
else go first? All right. So last year I picked Bell, and I was dead wrong. The year before I picked Truex, and then Truex won last year. So by that logic, Bell should win this year. But I'm not actually picking Christopher Bell. I'm gonna pick someone who really, really struggled last year. But yeah, there's a manufacturer that doesn't have a new body, but Los Angeles isn't a very aerodynamic dependent track. I think coming off to a hot start is going to be Mr. Chase Elliott winning the Clash.
Okay,
That's
Johnny
stupid.
Boring out of the way.
Yeah,
Let's
thanks
move on.
for
Brandon, what do you got?
thanks for that chapter of your monologue, Adrian. I'm Joey Logano. This track sucks.
Yeah.
Moving on.
I'm picking this guy because he about had this race won last year, and then his car exploded. Ryan Freese.
Yeah.
Ryan
I hate
Preece.
I
this
think
track.
we're-
Decent pick. He ran well at Martinsville too, which is this is
You
like
know,
a little mini.
could have won
Martinsville.
Martinsville. He didn't speed on pit road.
Yeah, and Los Angeles is just essentially mini Martinsville.
Again, he had this race won last year, and then his power steering exploded, and he was
Well,
done.
I think that it's gonna be that damn Jones boy, Eric Jones.
That Jones
Okay,
boy,
why
all
not?
right, that's a good pick.
I think it's gonna be
Yeah,
Eric
you
Jones.
got Legacy moving to Toyota. It's not a bad pick.
God bless Eric Jones.
God bless
Uh,
that Jones boy.
Hate the
All right, moving
clash.
on to Daytona.
Yeah.
Is this the last time they do it? Can this be the last time they do it?
I
What?
think they might switch it up. Yeah.
I hate this track.
Oh, what, the Clash? Probably.
Or if they're gonna build it every year, they should just add 20 degrees of banking for LOL.
Yeah, that would be funny.
Make it impossible to drive on and impossible to build.
Yeah.
Just make it fucking dirt. Make the corners dirt and the straightaways pavement.
Yeah.
I don't put some fucking traffic cones out there and a stop sign.
Some PJ1 on the
Can we
dirt.
put a stoplight on the back straight with one of those red light cameras? And if you get a red light camera violation, you gotta take a 2-lap penalty.
Put a railroad crossing through the
Yeah,
track.
and a railroad crossing. Make this track just ass.
Yeah.
And there's a water hazard with a big no sign with a big X in it.
Like fucking Mario Kart. Daytona 500.
Anyway, I hate the
500.
Clash so much. I cannot
I
stress
love
how
the
much I
500.
hate the Clash.
I hate the Clash. It's such a fucking lame
Mind it.
race.
I hate
But
the track.
it's,
I hate
So
the band.
lame.
I hate
It's so
everything.
lame.
Anyway, Daytona 500.
All right, this is the
Yep.
big one.
Last year was basically Operation Get
Fucking
Cut.
Yappersville.
Fuck you. You gotta explain your pick.
Yeah,
No,
keep
you don't.
yapping.
Last year was Get Kyle Busch the Daytona 500, and it looked like it was gonna happen, but then he crashed or whatever the fuck happened. I think this year, they're fielding 3 cars. That's gonna help. I think this is Operation Get Brad Keselowski the Daytona 500. Brad Keselowski's winning it finally.
All right,
All right.
Brandon.
Okay, I haven't thought about. Some of us pre-prepare our list. Others do
I
not.
can go with mine.
I
while
go
you
with
get
the
yours.
latter.
Let's go with Chris.
No. I think
I
it
have
would
mine.
be really funny. No, I just
Okay.
think about it
Oh,
for
okay,
2
okay.
seconds, and I'm picking my funny pick because I really want Brad Keselowski to win, but that's never gonna happen because we pick him every year and he never wins.
Yep.
So we're gonna just go with all reliable here. Denny Hamlin's gonna win again,
Yeah,
Number
and it will be
4.
funny. I want him
I
to win
mean, he's
again.
got
He'll
a good
never
as
win the
chance as anybody.
championship. He'll just win 5 Daytona 500s
Yep.
and retire.
All right. Well,
Pick Dale Jr.
I'm picking him every year until he wins. Brad Keselowski.
Yeah.
You know, I keep saying it, and I have to agree. Brad Keselowski.
All right.
I'm standing on my lonesome here.
Yeah.
2022,
That's the
3 of
most
us
last 2 years, dude.
3 of us picked him in 2022, and the only one who didn't was Vito. We picked Kevin Harvick, but this year it's 3 of us again. We'll see.
Who won that race? McDowell?
Atlanta, because we're doing
20
2 plate races to start the
21.
season.
It was Austin Cindric, Brennan.
Cindric was 22.
Atlanta, I hate that we're starting with 2 plate races. I'm not gonna lie.
I hate more that there's 2 in the playoffs.
I
But
hate this
we'll get to
racetrack.
that when we get
I
there.
hate Atlanta so fucking much.
They
I hate
have
this
every-
schedule.
I don't like the schedule either.
Fuck.
Schedule sucks.
Summer Atlanta was a very good race, even though it got called due to rain. It would have been cool.
That's
to
why
see
it was a good
again.
race.
I think.
Yeah.
Everyone drove like psychopaths because the rain was coming.
Yeah.
I really
I think
make these
Dean
races
Flores
as short
would
as
have won if it
fucking
went
possible.
green, but I guess we'll never know. Someone who's great at restrictor plate races, I think, and he's also your defending Cup Series champion, Ryan Blaney, is going to win Atlanta.
All right, Brandon.
Boring race,
He's
boring
because-
winner.
Boring race, boring winner. All
Boring
right,
race,
well,
boring winner.
He's won
I
there
can one
twice
up you
before.
on that. Boring race, boring winner. Joey Logano.
Yeah, that's about the size.
I
of
would
it.
much rather have Logano win than William Byron.
I would too. I would much rather Byron win.
Because I thought Joey
Byron.
Logano was the epitome of boring race, boring winner. But then William Byron started winning races, and I said, wait a
William
minute.
Byron wins boring
I did not
races
respect
and
your
has
game.
fuck finishes.
You know, you guys say boring race, boring winner. And so do I. Chase Elliott.
All right.
Dexter, you're missing a T.
Fuck him. I don't like his name.
I don't either.
All right.
I disrespect.
Put
I
down-
spit
just
on
put
the
down
only
Clyde.
name.
Las
His name
Vegas.
is Clyde, isn't it?
That's what I'm saying. Just put down Clyde and call it a day.
Yeah.
Electric Base. Phoenix.
Las
Oh,
Vegas.
It's like
Not
I
Phoenix.
swear, I think
What?
his name is like William Clyde.
Oh
Elliott.
yeah, that's right.
Third one, Las Vegas.
Yeah,
But
that's
somewhere
right.
in all there, he got
That's
chased.
All right, Las Vegas. It's been honestly a pretty good race these last couple of years, just because of the new next gen. I'm y'all went with Boring Rin as the last round. This is an intermediate. He's good at intermediates. He probably should have won this race last year. Kyle Larson is going to win Las Vegas.
Not probably. William Byron got his first Mickey win of the year.
Yeah.
I feel like I might be got wrong. Maybe he got robbed or he won one of these races. I feel like he was up there. I'm picking Christopher Bill.
That's a good pick.
Yeah. He's
Didn't he run at
qualified
the
well
front
at Las Vegas.
at Vegas last year? Like him and
He-
Larson like ran to the end and
he-
wrecked each other or something?
No, they didn't
He
wreck.
did.
That's what everyone was like happy about. They didn't crash each other.
Oh,
Yeah,
Yeah.
I'm trying to remember last year.
that was at I want to say Homestead.
Las Vegas.
though.
no, it was at
It was Las
Vegas.
Vegas.
Yeah.
Bell won Homestead.
That's right.
Yeah. Well, for my pick for Las Vegas, boring race, boring winner.
Yeah, Joey
Joey
Logano.
Logano,
shows up.
two in a row.
Boring winner.
Open season.
Chris, your list sucks.
That new Ford is super fast. I think Joey Logano.
Chris, your list is depressing.
Very fast on our picture we have of it.
I think. Boring
It's gonna be
race,
fast.
Probably. Dude, those fenders are fucked.
Boring race, good winner. Oh, why did it not do anything? There it is. Kyle
Yeah,
Busch.
yeah.
Kyle
Alright,
Busch
good
in Las
winner.
Vegas.
I like
I like
that.
that one.
Kyle Busch will win Vegas.
Howdy Bush.
Rowdy. Ooh,
All right. Phoenix.
Phoenix.
You know, this one was tough. I thought of doing Blaney again, but instead, I'm gonna go with his teammate Joey Logano is gonna win it.
All right.
Nothing really much to say. He's been good there. He won there in 2020. He's gonna win there again. He won there.
He won there
obviously,
in
when he won the
2022 when he won the championship.
championship. Yeah, Joey Logano's gonna win.
I'm gonna pick Blaney. I feel like it's,
All
this,
right.
this
I
one's
mean,
gonna work.
His average finish there lately has been
I'm
ridiculous.
saying he got really good there, and if the car runs well, then he should be able to win that race. I think.
I think he will not suck like he did in the playoffs. Martin Truex Jr. is going to win Phoenix.
That's a
Yeah.
pretty solid.
I mean, he's
pick.
won there before. He won there in 2021. So,
He's solid there. He's good at Phoenix. He ran good in the final race there this year.
if not for an
Must be.
amazing pit stop, he probably would have swept the place in 2021.
hmm
I think that this race is going to get fucked up by some weird circumstances, and Chris Buescher will win the race.
It's not
Oh,
a bad
that's
pick at all. He finished.
Chris Busch is a good pick. He led a bunch of laps this year
I know.
or last year. He's really good here. Chris Busch is really good. That's cool to see.
All right, normal Bristol is back.
Why'd
We're
you
back.
say that? You said that like he won. He hadn't won shit yet,
Yeah, he's a
Normal
bitch.
Bristol is
and he's
back.
on Vito's list, so you know he ain't gonna win.
That's
Yeah.
not
He won
normal.
3
Br-
races last year,
This
dude.
is the winner's bracket you're looking at over here.
Yeah. Normal
Ugh.
Bristol is back, and because Normal Bristol is back, we're gonna have a Normal Bristol winner. Kyle Busch is gonna win Bristol for like the zillionth time.
I think he has like 8 wins there.
Yeah.
Not
he's-
counting the
he's-
dirt one because he won the dirt race too.
He did win the dirt race. Yeah, he's gonna win 9. It's Kyle Busch. It's Bristol. It's Kyle Busch.
Chris Buescher.
I mean, he's won there before. Not a bad pick.
It's
Thank you,
it's
Captain
Bristol.
Obvious.
It's Kyle Busch.
I
I
agree.
can't not pick him for that.
I
Oh
concur.
my god.
Kyle Busch.
I
All
concur.
right.
The Busch
Circuit
brothers
of the-
together until Kurt had to retire. They had like 12 wins there.
Yeah.
Oh, I don't know who to pick on this one.
Circuit of the
That was
Americas. This is my first of my 3 really bold picks. I have 3. One of them less bold than the other. This I would say is the most bold, but new Ford, good at road courses. Austin Cindric, I think is gonna win. He's
I
led
don't
laps
think I've
here
seen
before.
Austin Cindric run in the top 10 in the last year.
He did have a bad sophomore slump, but I think they're gonna get it figured out.
It was
They
really
got the
bad.
Ford. I don't know if they
That was,
moved
like, worse than
personnel
bad.
around on that team, but I know they were
They switched
struggling.
crew
with-
chief like halfway
Yeah.
through last year, and it didn't change anything. So
I don't know. I think he'll have a much better year next year, and I think he'll steal one not steal one, but I think he'll win Circuit of the Americas.
all right,
I'm
Brandon, who you
confident.
got?
Based just going off what we saw last year, I don't see why anybody should not be able to, or anyone else should win this race but him.
Yeah, I
I mean,
agree.
He,
I had
At this
Tyler Reddick
point,
winning
he
cover.
wiped
He's,
the floor.
he's
It-
so good on these road courses all of a sudden, man.
Yeah, it's hard to argue against Tyler Reddick. I would argue at this point because Chase Elliott is great at road courses. Don't get me wrong, but I would argue it's Tyler Reddick is like the road course guy to beat.
Yeah, I
right
think
now.
at this point,
You
Reddick's
know-
got him beat.
I
Fell off a cliff when they got rid of their fucking cheating Gen 6s.
I also
Yeah.
have the road course guy to beat.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah, I do.
Them cheating Hooters.
Oh, that's a good pick.
That's not a bad pick at all.
That's a really
It's-
good one.
My goat.
They've been
That's
running
damn
great.
good.
He's my
He
goat.
almost
Yeah.
won Watkins Glen, dude.
I know.
He almost won
fucking
Watkins
good.
Glen. He
won
dominated
Indy.
Indy.
Yeah, he
In
kicked
dominating
ass in Indy.
fashion.
He almost won Watkins Glen. He's really fucking good.
Yeah, not a bad pick at all.
Yeah, I like that one. Richmond, I like this track. People shit
I
on this
love
track all the
Richmond.
time. I like it.
I love Richmond, and even, it's nude body doesn't matter. It's still, in my opinion, Joe Gibbs Racing's playground for the most part, which is why I think getting his first win of the season is going to be Christopher Bell. He's ran well there. He'll run well there again. He'll get a win, I think.
All right.
I'm torn
Yeah.
between 3 people, and they're all boring.
Would you like
Yeah.
me to go
But
first?
then now I have a 4th one that's equally boring because Adrian picked up the 4th one I didn't think about. This is
Would
probably
you like
most
me to
obvious.
go while you
No.
pick?
I'm gonna
Okay.
pick right now. This is the pick stream where I pick on the fly and you see it
True.
in live.
Okay.
I was gonna pick Byron because I was like boring
Mhm.
winner, but fucking I guess I'll just be goofy and I'll pick a fun one. I don't know why. It just seems like for Adrian's logic, but a different car.
Yeah.
Art Truex.
We'll just
That's a
pick
good one.
Truex here, just because it'd be funny.
I guess we're going down the fucking Joe Gibbs conga line over here.
Who else drives for
Because
this team?
who I
Danny
have
Hamlin?
winning is
Denny
Denny
Hamlin
Hamlin.
and
Well,
Ty
Denny
Gibbs.
Hamlin was the first one I was gonna pick, and then I was like, no,
Yeah.
that's boring. I'll pick someone else.
And we all know the streak's not going to continue because no way in hell is Vito picking Ty Gibbs.
Never.
Yeah, you're right. There's no way in hell I'm picking Ty Gibbs. It was came down to it, and I forgot what guy I copied down. So let's figure it out. It was Martin Truex Jr. It was either
Martin
him or
Truex.
Denny. I copied one of their names, so I guess I'm going
So
with
we all
Truex.
got Gibbs guys winning.
Yeah, it's. I mean, they haven't won
Already-
every year, obviously. But Chris Buescher won there last year, and Kevin Harvick the year before, and all that. But they're still so fast there, no matter what the circumstances are. It's always Joe Gibbs there,
Mhm.
Mhm.
and I don't see anything changing. Now we go to Martinsville. A lot of things you could
Weird.
do here. This has been weird. Last year, this race specifically was weird because
Pick
Kyle
Martinsville
Larson.
now.
Yeah,
This shit got goofy.
The fall race was way better.
yeah. Kyle Larson won this race last year, even though
Who
he
even
sucks
won the
in
fall
Martinsville
race?
usually.
Blaney.
Blaney. But I think a guy who has won here in the past and is going to get his first actual win of the season is Chase Elliott.
Okay. I mean, yeah, he's a safe pick for Martinsville.
I
Brandon?
had. I had Joey Logano down, but I don't think that's gonna happen because that dude never wins here. But he always runs in the front somehow at the end.
He did win the one race.
He won that one
He-
time, but he like.
He didn't
wrecked
win the
Truex
battle.
to
He
do
didn't win the
it,
damn
so
war.
I can think of another race he was probably going to win at Martinsville.
This is true, but I don't think that race will be soon.
Yeah.
I don't know. This one's hard. Fuck it. Let's do a. Cause I'm like, oh, I got a funny one too. I got another funny one. Fuck it. We'll just put Joey Logano down. He'll find a way to fucking win.
All right.
I'll see if anyone else picks the other one I was thinking, and I'll say it.
I'm gonna get a little wacky with this one. Stuart Haas kind of sucks, except on the short tracks where they're pretty damn good, and they just got a really good short track driver who almost won a race last year. So I'm picking him. Josh Berry's gonna win Martinsville.
Wow.
I
It's
forgot
bold.
he existed.
So did I.
Yeah, he's in the 4-car, and they're still pretty good on the short tracks.
And
think.
that is the best. That is the best Stuart Haas car, at least.
Yeah, definitely.
My pick does also say Chase, but it doesn't say Elliott.
Oh my.
Chase Briscoe,
Oh my.
baby. He's going to do it.
good
Me
there.
and Vito going SHR. This is big.
The Briscoe.
Stuart Haas. The comeback is starting.
Now they moved Texas into the spring, worst track on the schedule.
Thank God.
Yeah. So this race actually, honestly, for Texas, this race wasn't as
race
bad
sucked.
last year, but
It was really bad.
it's still Texas. It's still not the best. Bubba Wallace
Texas.
almost won it last year, but we can't have any entertaining winners. I don't know if he'll back into it this time, but I think William Byron's winning Texas.
Okay. Yeah, I mean,
think
boring race,
his
boring
name
winner.
needs to pop up eventually, and I feel like this is just going to be a magic one to put it on. I'll just put Kyle Larson down here.
All right.
He'll just do some shit and win. He'll be like, oh, that was another 4 hours of my life watching NASCAR.
Mm-hmm.
He's kind of good here. He won the All-Star race here. That was really bad, but, you know, he's all right. I'll take Ryan Blaney, defending champ.
I hate
Yep.
this track.
Jimmy Johnson, that's
Jimmy
true.
Johnson.
That's
Jimmy
real.
Johnson!
Jimmy Johnson. Jimmy Johnson should be shot.
Jimmy Johnson should be fucking shot!
My favorite part about that video is when the kid's like, that was Brian Vickers. He's like, no, it was Jimmy Johnson.
It was Brian Vickers.
Now we go to a track pretty much anybody can win.
Yeah.
So
Oh, boy. The biggin.
that being said, there was one team that is absolutely lethal at these restrictor plate tracks. They laid a ton of laps. They just get in a line and go. I don't know if they're going to field 3 cars for this race, but Chris Buescher is going to win Talladega.
That's great, Chase Elliott.
Chase Elliott? Ooh, lame. How about we get back to
Gotta make the
winners?
people happy.
Well, we're going to make the people happy. Chris Buescher, who's going to win Talladega.
Oh, God.
Yeah.
Come on, Vito.
Fuck you. Kyle Larson.
Johnny finished top 5 one time ever
It's
on
fine.
a plate race.
It'll be
The
fine.
worst plate race.
My personal favorite
statistically
Kyle Larson
ever.
plate race performance ever was when they left a metal plate on the grill and he blew up on like lap 2.
I'm changing my pick. I forgot what happened the last time he was there.
Almost won the Daytona 500, and then he ran out of gas.
I'm changing my pick. Hold on. Let me think about this here.
John Force. Travis Pastrana. Sammy Swindell.
You go.
even
He will
racing?
probably finish
Herschel McGriff.
better than Larson.
Stacey Compton?
EJ McLeod.
Is he even racing next year?
No, he's not.
Then I'll change my pick again.
You know who
They
you should
sold the
pick?
Chargers.
Pick Corey LaJoy and be
You know
evil.
who you should pick that's really good at restrictor plate races?
Who's that?
Herschel McGriff.
Ya boy.
No.
He is good.
He is
He's
really
good. But I'm not gonna pick him. Not here. All right. There we go.
Sure.
Oh
He's
my.
good.
That's
I
dark
mean,
evil answer.
That's
He's
my.
That is the most
horrible.
evil answer. He's
That might
probably
be the
gonna
worst
fire
thing you
next
could have
year.
wrote down.
Yeah, I know.
He's been horrible, but one thing that he is serviceable at is restrictor plate races, so that's not a horrible
Not really.
thing.
I'm hoping
I mean,
he
he's
just
lame.
makes Chris Buescher's head explode or something. I don't know.
Now we go to Dover.
Yeah.
Usually Hendrick's Playground. Truex won there last year, but a guy that I feel like is due for a win here. You know, he was dominating in 2021. 2022, I can't remember what happened. Last year, Ross took him out. Kyle Larson is going to finally get that Dover win. I
Ross
feel
took
like.
him out
He's
the
won
funniest
Dover.
way humanly possible.
He won at Dover in like 2018.
He
Well,
did
yeah, I
win
mean,
it
like,
He
funny.
did it.
his
He won in the
Hendrick car.
42 car.
In the with Hendrick, I mean.
I have a
Ross
fun one for
took
this
out
one.
Larson in the funniest way humanly possible.
I
by the
have.
way.
I
whoever
speaking
enjoyed
of, that's my pick. I don't know why. I feel like this is gonna happen. He could win it.
Ross
Dover.
Chastain. All
Who
right.
did you
Well, I
pick?
also
Did you pick Ross
Ross
Chastain?
Kyle Larson winning here.
Oh,
Yeah. Ross is one of those guys, like,
I win one time a year at a weird track. It'd be
It'll
like,
be like
oh, and
any
he wins at
track.
Rockingham. Moving on.
Yeah.
Yeah. It's like any track. It doesn't matter where.
You go
Steve
back
Clark.
and man, who won in 2004? You just see one like random fucking like event, just some random guy.
Steve Park without the violence.
Yeah, Steve Park minus all the death crashes.
Yeah. You know, who do you got?
I'm thinking. Ah, man. This is hard.
David Gilliland.
This is really hard.
Pick William Byron. Never fails.
I mean, he's also in a Hendrick car, so.
Huh. Cause I'm stuck between a couple of names right now.
Mhm.
Put them all down. Three-way tie like in cars.
Yeah.
True.
Ricky Rudd.
Ricky Rudd.
He could do it.
Jimmy Johnson's gonna win number 12. He's not even doing this race.
Yeah, we don't know yet. I feel like this will be a race that he does.
I don't think he's doing that many races.
I don't care. I don't care.
Here we
There
go.
you go. Who gives a
Kyle
fuck?
Larson, wow.
Another.
Yeah.
Everyone else picks the same thing but me.
Yeah.
All right, we go to Kansas now.
I like this track. I think this is honestly the best track of the schedule at this point.
One of the best ones. This race had a great finish last year with Hamlin and Larson. A guy that used to be like John 1.5, but kind of dropped off on 1.5. I think he's gonna win this race. Martin Truex Jr.
Yeah, that's a very solid pick. I think he had a good shot at the playoff race until his car exploded.
Yeah.
Story of the Martin Truex playoffs. Who you got for Kansas?
I don't know.
Unnecessary death racetrack.
Unnecessary death track. Death race 9000. Because it's like Hamlin always good here, Larson always good here, and then it could be anyone. You could have Blaney or you could have Lagat. No, not him. I had one on my mind that went away. Bill, but I don't feel like Bill ran good here. He ran okay.
Yeah, I don't think he ran great at Kansas.
But like, why were the 2311 cars so good here too?
Yeah, that's
They've
true.
been really good on
Are
the
you
1.5.
weird for picking Tyler Reddick or Bubba Wallace?
No, I mean Reddick won
No,
here
no.
last year.
Reddick's
That's what I
won
mean.
here before. Wallace is almost. Wallace has won here before.
Yeah, they both
Yeah, they
won
both
here.
won.
Yeah,
And Kurt Busch did too.
yeah.
Yeah.
2311 is
awesome?
really good.
Literally
here.
everyone that drove for points on that team has won there.
Yeah. Step it up, Kamui Kobayashi
Oh, never mind. He ran
and
for
Travis
points.
Pastrana.
No, Pastrana top 10. No, you
True.
got 11.
No. He got 11th
Damn.
because he got murdered by Derek Almirola.
Led 2 laps. Don't care.
True.
What the hell? I'll put down, I'll just go all reliable. We'll go Danny.
Danny
Danny
Hamlin.
again.
All right.
And everybody will get
Kind of an out there pick, not exactly, just because of how much they've improved recently. And I think they won a stage here or something last year. I think I'm going Brad Keselowski.
All right.
They've gotten a lot of speed on the mile and a half. So I got some confidence that Brad can win a couple next year.
Yeah, it wouldn't surprise me if they win a bunch of races next year.
Hey, Adrian,
Mhm.
What?
would you be able to point to Kansas on a map?
Yeah.
I doubt it.
I'm a bit of a geography fan. Anyway, Denny Hamlin.
Yeah.
He did
All
win
right.
this race last year. So. Shows you can do
Yeah,
it.
that was a fun race.
It's Kansas. I'm sure it'll be a great race. Now we go to Darlington, which is my favorite track on the schedule.
Yeah, it's a good one. It's Darlington. It's always
Um,
good.
He's ran really well here, especially last year. He didn't get a win though, but this is he had his breakout season last year. He's going to continue that momentum. Chris Buescher gets his second win of the year at Darlington.
Arlington?
Darlington's a weird one, but
I'm
I can
picking
see it.
Kyle Larson.
Yeah, he finally
Larson.
won that one Darlington race.
Yeah, and
so-
since he finally won Darlington, now he'll win it like a billion times and retire.
Yeah, the floodgates are open. Did you all see he said he's at like can't see himself driving past 40?
yeah,
Thought that was interesting.
final have like 70 wins by then anyway, probably.
Yeah, but still, he's racing like 3 racing careers at once.
Yeah. For Darlington, I will be picking Martin Truex Jr.
Yeah.
He's usually really good here, except the playoff last year. Oh,
Oops.
oops.
yeah.
But usually they're really good here, Martin Truex.
Darlington's weird.
That's Tyler Reddick's fault.
It is a weird track.
Tyler Reddick
ruin
I'm
that
so
race.
mad at Reddick for killing Harvick, man.
Ross, huh?
Yeah.
I mean, I could see it. He was, yeah. I mean, this race last year, him and Larson were battling for the lead until that shit
And
show occurred.
Yeah.
Hey, okay, quick note here on the All-Star race. This track got repaved.
Yes, it did.
This track is
Did.
fresh asphalt. So if you're like, oh, they're gonna be sliding around, no,
They're not.
you're about to watch the
I,
worst race ever. I'm just letting you know now.
Actually.
The
I
amount of
thought long and hard about
competitiveness
this
from
one.
last year is going to be the same. However, now they're all going to be freight training 2 seconds a lap faster on the bottom.
Yeah.
And no one's going to be
Uh,
able to get to anyone or pass anyone because no one's going to be able to get to anybody to hit them and get them off the bottom because they're going to have a million fucking miles an hour of corner speed.
Oh, yeah, because it's the next gen.
It's the next gen, and the next gen, if you're loose, just go faster and you get more downforce and you're going to be on fresh asphalt and you just go wee on the bottom like a slot car. On
Yeah.
fresh asphalt with all the grip in the world.
Yeah, I thought long and hard about this one. You know, he's a rising star on the come up. Christopher Bell. Why not? I don't really have much of a reason for this one. I
Yeah,
just
it's all
picked
right.
Christopher Bell.
He's an okay pick.
Gonna be
You know, I'd
boring
like to
again.
say Kyle Larson makes his $4th million off of All-Star races because he has won 3 of them. But
He's
no.
gonna get to the front via however the hell qualifying whatever, and it's gonna be a really boring race, and then he's gonna win and be like, "I am the All-Star winner," and he never got past. It's gonna look like Jeff Burton in fucking New Hampshire,
Yeah.
and everyone's gonna be like, "This race sucks," and I'll just
Yeah.
sit back and laugh because I called it in January.
Yeah. I think
Please
number
prove
one,
me
I think
wrong.
it would be funny. Also, this has happened before where a rookie has won the All-Star race. I'm picking Josh Berry again.
Josh
Alright.
Berry,
Yeah. He's
I thought he
driven
ran in
new
the All-Star
pavement.
race.
He's gonna make it from his win in Martinsville, dude.
Didn't he run in the All-Star race?
Yeah,
Yeah.
Qualified
he ran
in.
He ran
Yeah.
the 48
48,
and be actually pretty decent open and almost won.
That's what I mean. So he has been in the All-Star. But
Yeah,
I
he
guess
did-
he's
As a
won-
part-timer in a team he's never driven for. So,
I thought he won the Open.
no, I think he finished second.
Ty Gibbs won the Open.
Ty Gibbs won the Open. Barry
Yeah,
finished
even
second,
though
that's
Michael
right.
McDowell tried to kill him. And that was
And
really
yeah,
funny.
Michael McDowell tried to kill him, and it was funny.
So
Yeah.
I'm taking Brandon's approach here. A very boring race with boring winner. Except I thought of a winner even more boring and evil than William
You can't.
Byron.
It's literally you can't beat it.
Watch.
That's not boring.
That's
That's
boring.
not boring. That's just
boring.
bad.
That's
I mean, it'd be really funny.
No, it wouldn't.
Anyway, Charlotte.
If
Coke
it happens,
600.
I'm breaking Adrian ribs.
Coke 600. Last year was a great race. The year before was a great race. Last year's great race. This guy I thought had a shot at the win, but it ended up being Blaney. But Tyler Reddick is going to get win number 1 on the year
Got that he ran good here last year.
at the Coke 600. Yeah. He what did he finish? I don't know if he finished second, but I know he was running second like all day.
Ford. But my hands are kind of tied to picking a Penske car. But I don't want to pick Ryan Blaney again. But I don't think I'd do would be Joey Logano either. So I'm kind of stuck at a crossroad.
So you don't want to pick Austin Cindric.
That's not gonna happen.
Yeah.
First
That's what I'm
shade picking Harrison Burton.
Yeah, it's like I'm gonna be like I picked Blaney again, and
Pick
I don't think he goes
Gilliland.
back to back. No one ever goes back to back in the 600.
Pick Gilliland.
That would be a really funny winner.
Father Todd. There's a weird scenario where Kozlowski wins or Busher wins, but I don't see it
Mhm.
happening.
Busher won a stage last year.
Yeah, but there's like 5 stages in this fucking race.
Yeah.
Fuck it, Joey Logano.
Yeah.
Joey Logano.
He was my other pick. I ended up going with Reddick, but Logano was my other one.
Has he won the
I am
600?
also picking Joey Logano.
I don't know
I
if he's
just
won the
think-
600.
I think what's gonna happen is the race is gonna be awesome. There's gonna be crazy shit happening all the time. There's gonna be an awesome battle.
And
then
then
at
with
the
20
end,
to go,
Joey Logano wins by like 3
when there's a
seconds.
20 to go restart and the leaders hit each other, Logano moves through from 4th and just doesn't look back.
Yeah.
And they go,
That's
oh,
exactly
well,
what's gonna
oops.
happen.
To answer your question, I don't know
12 to
if
go
Brandon,
restart. Logano from 5th. Here he is, and he just wins.
Yeah. To answer your
Did
question,
Kyle
Brandon,
Larson just somehow hits the pit wall again or something?
I don't
The
know
one
if
that doesn't
Logano's
exist in
won the
Charlotte?
600, but I know
It does
Logano's
exist in Charlotte
won
now.
the
They leave the
All-Star race
roval
here.
wall in permanent.
Oh.
I want to see. I mean, they put a catch fence there, but
Michael McDowell.
You know, you're
Hell
insane.
yeah.
He's gonna do it.
That's badass.
He's gonna do
Pick the
it.
other one.
I like that pick.
He's gonna do it.
Gateway.
This is a
Gateway
weird
was
one.
tough.
I hate.
I wanted to
Gateway's
pick-
tough because you gotta pick someone that doesn't win all the time.
This is one of my least favorite races.
Gateway is interesting because, like, you know, it's a you think of the guys that are good at flat ovals. Logano's one here. I think of a guy that has dominated on one flat oval that isn't this one. I think off to a very prolific season, Christopher Bell gets win number 3 here at Gateway.
God damn, okay.
Yeah, I had the same in mind, so I'll just not even talk about it much. I'm going with Bill here because this is like a driver's track, but so you can pick guys to run well that would like make it happen, like come up, like guys that can just wheel it up there. But
Yeah.
like, what makes this different is that because it's just quick, you have to have a really good car too.
Yeah, I mean.
So that's
Yeah,
why
I
I'm
wanna
like,
talk
in
about
my
it.
mind, like I really want to pick Kyle Busch, but I don't see it happening because I just don't think that RCR car is gonna be as good as like the new Fords and Toyotas.
Well, speaking of Kyle Busch,
You're
I
gonna
had
pick
him
Kyle
winning.
Busch? Yeah.
He won this race last year, and he finished second the year before. For some reason, he's really good at this place in the next gen. I think Kyle Busch is going to do it.
I didn't know he ran that good.
Yeah, he won. He won last year. He dominated last year. They tried to take it from him because there was like 19 cautions at the end of that race, but he never lost the lead.
He also finished second the first year. The
The
Yeah,
only gateway I
Like a
recall
crazy
is
battle
the
with Logano.
stupid fucking Denny Hamlin Ross Chastain race.
So we got 2 Bells
Yeah.
and 2 Bushes. That's
I
about
don't remember the other
right.
one.
And we
I
go to
mean, I think it's
Sonoma.
gonna come down to those two.
Yeah, it's probably these two.
Then
Bell
we
and
go to
Busch.
Sonoma. Sonoma's interesting. You know, Truex won there last
He got
year.
repaved this year.
Yeah, I've been picking him. I think this is gonna be like my 3rd year in a row that I'm picking him, but I can't not pick him. He's due for a win here. It's like Chris with Keselowski at the 500. I'm picking him until he gets it. He's due for a win here. This is gonna be the year it happens. Chase Elliott finally gets that Sonoma win.
I don't think
Alright.
you can pick anyone but Martin Truex now at this track. Like, he's so good here, and now the track's freshly paved, so it's basically he can just fucking fly around everywhere. So
Yeah.
I don't see why he shouldn't be able to just continue his dominance here. Like, he won here in the fucking 56 car. He won here like a million times in the 19 car. He won here in the 78 car, I think. Like,
Yeah, he killed everyone last year here. What's really funny is I saw everyone complaining about no one being able to pass, and Martin Truex won that race from like restarting like 10th.
yeah.
Yeah.
He
And he
just,
passed everyone in like 3 laps.
no, everybody can pass. Or, Martin Truex can pass people.
Yeah,
Everybody
Anyway.
else,
Dark Evil winner.
Yeah.
that's gross.
He's starting to come into his own on the road courses.
He's solid on road courses. Someone will pick him.
I think
Well, I'm
he's still a
staying with
step
the safe
behind
pick.
Elliott or
Oh
Larson.
shit! I forgot this is on the schedule.
Yeah, Iowa.
Yeah, this is on the schedule.
I'm very intrigued by this race. I think this could be fun.
This will be
I'm-
weird, and I'm excited.
It's like Richmond, which is you kind of want you default to the
I don't think it drives like Richmond. That place is weird.
I don't know. In my mind, I default to the Joe Gibbs guys, but I actually don't have a Joe Gibbs guy winning this race because, coming off. Actually, he hasn't won in a while, but I do have him winning a lot of races. Joey Logano is going to get win number 2 on the season.
It has been a while,
I
hasn't
mean,
it?
at Iowa.
He hasn't won since Atlanta. That's fucked.
I have the same mindset here of just new track lol Joey Logano.
Hey, Chatter, go take a walk.
But at
forever.
the same time, like I'm kind of thinking like I was thinking Kyle Busch, but like no, it's Logano. It's gonna be Kyle Busch and Logano are gonna race to the win. It's gonna look like Gateway the first time.
I was
Yeah.
thinking of guys that have raced here, Xfinity, because this track was on the schedule pretty
Honestly,
recently.
Bell would be a smart pick in that.
Bell's a good pick. I'm gonna go with the second best option, and I think Stuart Haas is gonna continue being
gonna
good
pick
on these
Preece?
tracks. I'm going with Briscoe.
Dude, I was just thinking about Preece ain't a bad pick. Preece ran
No,
one
he's
race here
not.
in
Preece is a
Xfinity.
good pick.
and he
And
won.
Briscoe really weird fact. Briscoe wanted this track added really badly, so it'd be cool if he.
Yeah, that's
didn't get
another
it.
reason why I want it. Like, this is like his favorite track. He loves this place.
It is a great track. I'm a big fan.
Mhm.
It's gonna be a boring
Rusty
race, and there's gonna be a
Rusty Wallace
boring
is the
winner.
goat.
Pick Byron.
William Byron.
This is why Rusty
Sure.
Wallace is the goat.
This is a
Why
William Byron hate stream.
All right,
Yeah.
New Hampshire. I think we all. I mean, I don't know if Vito's
It's
gonna
the.
pick
This has
him,
got to be the
but,
most obvious pick on the fucking.
Yeah,
like,
probably.
He's so unbelievably good here. It's almost comical.
Can we all just put the same thing? I mean, I think we're all
Yeah.
putting the same thing down here. I mean, it's like, can you even like? Oh no, Vito's taking forever.
Yeah,
Never
Yeah,
mind.
there
I thought I
it
was
is.
about to say
He's-
like Todd Jones.
He's so unbelievable. Like I mean, last year, granted, I think he crashed out or
They
something.
crashed. They crashed.
But
last
like, he's so fast here. Even if he doesn't win, he'll finish like top 5. He's just it's Christopher
Probably,
Bell at
yeah.
New Hampshire.
year.
He's yeah.
Nashville.
Nashville was awesome last year. Ross won. That
I'm
was a
Priest.
very fun race.
That's real. That's actually a good pick if it's not him, honestly.
That's my pick. I'm
It's
picking Ryan
also
Preece.
Priest's home track too.
Yeah, that's a good pick if it's not Bell. Priest is a really good pick.
Yeah, I know. I'm looking at the stats.
Nashville, you know, Ross won it last year. Elliott the year before. Yeah, I don't know. I feel like
This
it's
one's a
anybody's
toss up
game.
every year.
It's a
Yeah,
toss up.
it's a really good race.
Always yields really good racing. I think it's gonna be a good race with a boring winner, William Byron, Nashville.
No race that he wins is good.
Fuck it. He wins again. Kyle Larson.
Uh-huh.
All right.
He did
At this
absolutely
point-
destroy the field in this race a couple of years ago.
Well, that was Gen 6. That doesn't count.
At
Yeah.
this point, I think he's got this place just kind of figured out. He ran second in that Kyle Larson domination Gen 6 race. He won it last year, so I'm going Ross Chastain.
Yeah.
I think this will be his one win.
Boring race, boring winner.
What?
Wow.
That
Okay.
is not a
I
boring
mean,
winner.
he can win on 1.5s, and it is an odd year.
Yeah,
So
Make the playoffs.
it's an odd year. So I mean, it's not a horrible
Why are
pick.
you saying
I
that
think,
like that? You fucking. Oh, Jesus Christ.
I think he'll run well. I don't know. Yeah, sure. Why not? Austin Dillon.
Fucked up pick. All right.
I hate you.
Chicago.
Chicago.
So it'd be very easy to just, say SVG is going to win it again. And he probably will. But I think that whole team in general is going to show up very well to Chicago. And I think that, as opposed to Chris saying it comes the week before, this is going to be Ross Chastain's one win at Chicago.
All right.
I think that Chicago sucks, and I'm glad to be
Well-
done of it after this year.
James Van Gisbergen.
You want to see my lull pick?
Yeah, what's
I
your
would love to see
pick?
a lull pick.
Just because it's a different track. It's a different type of racetrack. He has to collect them all. He's a fucking psychopath.
Yeah, that's
It's
true. He hasn't won it yet.
Why not?
He's like, hey, that one's different. I want to win there.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Add it to
pretty-
the crown.
Kyle
He'll
Busch
win
is the
the-
definition of, pretty good at road courses.
He'll win
There
the
was
not
one
fuck
point. I think it was 2017 where Kyle Busch had won on literally every single track on the schedule.
Yeah.
It took to. He never won at Charlotte. When he finally won at Charlotte, when he won the All Star and then the 600,
Yeah.
that was when he finally collected it all, and that was 2017.
Yeah, and then they added the Roval, and it's no.
Yeah.
Yeah, he can't win there. He's bad there. I mean, he's ran well
No, he's
better
not.
there.
He got second there this year, dude.
Yeah,
Or
he
third.
got better there than he had been. Pocono. So I thought of a few guys for this one. I thought this was maybe a chance for Ty Gibbs to get his first win, but I didn't end up going with Ty Gibbs. I'm gonna go with a guy that's won here before, not as much as the other guy, but Kyle Busch is gonna win at Pocono.
I was thinking, but then I said, wait, no, he's gonna win on the funny track. Or you know what? Fuck it. It'll be all like super fucked up and crazy, and he'll like do what Kevin Harvick did and win back to back, and then never win again.
Yeah.
It'll be that summertime. Hey, look at this guy. He won, and then now he's gone.
I've went to this track for the last 2 years. In the last 2 years, the same guy won the race. Denny Hamlin is gonna win,
You know, I'm
and
getting
they're gonna
word.
boo him like hell, and I'm gonna be like, "Yeah, that was awesome."
Yeah, I hold. I'm getting
Pocono's
word
been
here.
a lot better with the next gen car too.
I'm
This is probably
getting
gonna be a good
word
race.
here.
Pocono's
Hold on.
great.
Pocono's awesome.
Denny Hamlin was the original winner, but plans changed.
Kyle Busch. All right.
We all
They're
picked
both
Kyle
good
Busch.
picks.
He's
I
gonna
mean, they're
run
both
like
very
12th.
Yeah, these are the 2 Pocono picks.
He's gonna
Yeah.
finish like 9th.
That's
Now,
a lot
especially
of
now that
people, Brandon.
Harvick's
And Hamlin's
retired.
gonna win by like 14 seconds. We're all gonna look stupid.
Yep.
Yeah.
Brandon, that's a lot of
Indy.
pickles.
Is this the oval?
It is
Yes,
the oval.
we are back
Oh
in Indy.
boy, I love this. I'm picking before you because I know it's gonna happen. He's due. Give it to him. Just let him have it.
Me too. I
I
was
mean-
thinking the same thing.
It's a good thing that you picked before me because I also picked
This is
Hamlin.
the one that he hasn't gotten.
It's gonna happen. He was so close.
Yeah, then it hit the wall really hard.
Yeah, he about killed himself.
Yeah.
But it wasn't
And
his
the,
fault.
the greatest miracle in human history almost happened. And Matt Kenseth
Psychopath.
almost won before
This
too.
race has been that was horrible in the end of the Gen 6 era, but you know, Gen 7's. We'll see.
I also
think
don't
this car
care
will
if
race
race is
really
that
good
good or
here.
not. I just like the prestige of Indianapolis, and I don't
Yeah.
think the road course has any of that.
Yeah.
You want to talk
It'll
about
have the
guys who are
prestige back,
due.
and also who knows, the next gen car might race a lot better here. So I'm
You
excited.
want to talk about guys who are due? I tell you who's
You're
due.
clinically insane.
Yeah, this is
Corey
an insane
Joy.
pick.
He's
Gonna win on
gonna
like
do
fuel
it.
mileage. Paul Menard
Honestly, the fuel mileage Paul Menard win is very much in play.
Yes,
style.
sir.
Yeah.
All right, Richmond 2. So normally I don't like picking Joe Gibbs to sweep Richmond, but this is my second of my 3 bold picks because I feel like this is going to be where Ty Gibbs gets his first career win. He's in a Gibbs car. It's Richmond. Why not?
Next.
I'm doing the same. It's the summertime where everyone just starts doing shit like this, and Hamlin wins back to back.
Yeah.
All right. Well, I'm picking Summer Richmond God for some reason. Chris Buescher, baby.
Yeah.
This guy's really good at this one specific.
And I
race.
agree with you.
Yeah. He won last
All right.
year. He almost won the year before.
Final 3 of the regular season.
Yeah.
Michigan.
Right? It's all fucked up because the Olympics.
Yeah, that's why
Michigan's
that's why they
weird.
moved Darlington because they want to keep Darlington on Labor Day weekend. So it's just
Yeah.
like, all right,
So now it's just the end of the season.
yeah,
Michigan's
You know who
weird.
did that first?
Uh,
Meme Cup.
true.
Shout out
All
Mean
my
Cup.
royalties.
I just picked a guy for Michigan that I think is going to be in a fast car and is going to be very good this season. So I'm going to say Joey Logano is going to win Michigan.
Yeah, I mean that's a good pick.
I
Ford
think
at
you
Michigan.
have to pick a Ford here, and I'm gonna go with the champ Ryan Blaney.
I'm not
He has
gonna
been here
pick
before.
Ford
I
as
think
much as
you
I would
should
like to.
pick something
Just
that is
because-
Ford.
He almost won this race last year. He probably, I can't say he should have won because if he should have won by passing him, Martin Truex Jr. He
You know-
dominated this race last year, and Chris Buescher pitch strategy was way in front of him and then just held him off for the rest of the day.
I also
That was a
am,
really good race, by the way.
I'm also gonna pick a Ford here.
Uh-huh.
All
okay.
right.
Insane, but I like it.
I mean, he's not bad here. I like Austin Cindric. I
Watch
hope he's
Cindric win
able
like
to-
5 races next year, and we look like assholes.
That'd be
Well,
fun.
no, I think he's due for like at least some progress.
Adrian,
Like,
you think people that run 30th in Xfinity are due for a win next year?
I think he'll be all right. I don't know if he'll
They're
win.
like, this guy is a real prospect. He's gonna be real good.
I don't know if
21st.
Cindric
Like
will
Pat
win. I'm
Gralla.
just saying, like, he can be solid. I think Penske's going to be a lot better than they were last year. I think he's going to be a lot better. We'll see.
By the way, me, #1 Kaz Gralla hater.
Yeah. Anyway, Daytona used
can
to
give
be
you
the
a run for
regular
your money.
season finale. Now it isn't. It's funny. This used to be the regular season finale, and it was like, oh, maybe
It still
somebody
is.
will fucking
It's just off this year.
yeah. Somebody
Yeah, it
pull
will
off
be
the-
next year.
Yeah. Somebody will pull off the miracle win at Daytona, and it's just been like guys that have already won these last couple of years.
Yeah.
I think the same thing is going to happen. Plate race, really good at him. Ryan Blaney.
All right, I'm going with this is my fun pick. I'm going with Jet Dryer number 6.
True. That's a
This
good
race
pick.
is gonna race on fucking Monday night or Tuesday afternoon.
Yep,
Good answer. Good answer.
Jet Dryer 6 is gonna lead at least half this race,
I agree.
but eventually we'll go with Brad Keselowski on this one.
I think he's sweeping Daytona. I'm going Brad Keselowski.
You know, my
Yeah.
My guy's name starts with a B.
Yeah.
Who? I can't even think of any
Bobby
other B
Hamilton.
guys.
Fred Holmes.
Oh.
Truck
Bobby
Series
Hamilton?
legend. Fred Holmes.
He doesn't even have a render on the NASCAR website.
Yeah, he drove like 2 truck races.
Yeah. Which is why I think that it's actually going to be the other guy with the B, Brad Keselowski.
All right. Darlington. If any other race was going to be the regular season finale, I'm happy it's this one.
Yeah, I'm
like,
excited
it's not going to
about
be
this.
Daytona. I'm happy it ended up being this.
So, this is my final bold pick. And it's not that bold. This is my least bold of the 3. But they were awful last year. And then they started to not be awful. And now they're switching to Toyota. Eric Jones is winning his way into the playoffs at Darlington.
Gonna win
Yeah,
it
I'm
again.
just going to go put mine in there, dude. That Jones boy going to get it done.
As much as I wanted to do the same, I'm gonna go with this one being kind of boring. But he did get robbed, so I'll go with William Byron.
Yeah.
Kind of got robbed here.
Well, he got robbed here by Logano and then made it up by robbing Larson last year.
And Chastain.
Yeah.
Who
And
won
Jones
the Southern
boy.
500 last year?
Larson.
Yeah, 100.
All
After
right,
Kevin
this is where I
Fuck.
stop because I hate this part from this point on. Like, this is the worst fucking playoff schedule ever.
Why are we doing this?
This
Yeah.
is so
I like
bad.
that
Why
Watkins
is this
Glen's
here?
here. I don't
I
mind
don't.
Watkins Glen.
Everybody
Why are
get
you
a
racing
good
on-
I
look.
like Watkins Glen in the playoffs. I would like it way more if it was
Why
there
are we
instead of
racing
the
on
road
road courses in 2 rounds and then have like 4 plate tracks?
Everybody
I
get a
don't-
good
There's not
look
4,
at
but
our
there's 2.
picks.
The first 2 rounds literally have Atlanta, the fucking plate track,
Those-
and then road course, and then Talladega and road course.
Dude, the first round is Atlanta, Watkins Glen, and Bristol.
Yeah, it's like
Yeah. Hoping they can come up with something better for 2025. Atlanta. So
Like vaulting an Atlanta date.
he won 2 races last year. We said a bunch of times in the stream, oh, he's going to get his 1 win, but he got 2 last year. I think he's going to get 2 again. Ross Chastain, he's decent at restrictor plates. I think he'll win Atlanta.
All right.
I'm trying to think.
I know who really wins Atlanta.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Gonna wait for Brandon, I'm assuming.
I'm
Thinking,
gonna
I don't know
wait.
who to pick. I picked him so much, I might as well. Oh, who did I pick the first one? Let me see. Oh yeah, okay, boring race. Okay, so we'll do the same thing, but we'll do Logano this time because I picked him to win a bunch. I don't know why. I feel like he's gonna run good this year,
Yeah.
Yeah, I do too. I mean,
but
yeah,
I don't think
he
he'll
will.
win anything after that probably. But I'm just
It's-
thinking like guys that always show up in the first round of the playoffs and make it look like they got it like down, and then they just like they get eliminated.
Also, new Ford, and he's kind of the front runner for Ford at this point, so I think that's a good bet.
Chris.
I'm going with Ryan Blaney.
Okay.
No real reason. I just have him. I think he's gonna win.
Anytime we go to Atlanta, only one person wins. And that's Hitler.
Holy shit!
But in reality, it's Ryan Blaney.
All right.
Yeah. Watkins Glen. We talked about how great he is at road courses, but I actually don't have him having a road course win until right now. Tyler Reddick is gonna win Watkins Glen.
Yeah, safe bet.
I would have liked to say it would be William Byron just because Chase Elliott won twice in a row, then Larson, and then Byron won last year, so he wins twice in a row. But no, it's gonna be Tyler Reddick.
Well, I'm gonna do just that. I'm gonna say Byron wins here again. I'm going with the same guys that show up in the beginning of the playoffs. They just like get through and no problem.
I'm
And that car was just too
Elliott.
good there last year, and they're not changing the car. And I don't think anything you can bring will beat that.
I'm picking Elliott. Also, side note, they had the funniest loss of all time in this race last year.
Yeah.
Yeah, they did.
That was the funniest thing I've ever seen happen in a race.
I like
Martin
Truex
Truex.
at the Glen.
I just
He's great here. I mean,
Yeah, no, he's great.
he hasn't won here in a while, but who cares?
He
He's
would have
Martin
won
Truex.
all of these last like 6 races if Hendrick Motorsports didn't exist.
Yeah,
Yeah,
nobody
probably.
talks about that. Elliott
He runs
won.
like second to just fill in the blank Hendrick car, not 48, and
Yeah.
just second place is always Truex.
Plus,
Or like the year that Larson and Elliott finished 1-2, guess who was third? Martin Truex.
yeah.
That was my
Um,
other pick, but
He's good at this place.
Yeah. Bristol. I almost picked Kyle Busch to sweep, but I'm not going to do that. He led a ton of laps here last year. I don't know if he'll win. I feel like picking him. I don't know. I just have a feeling. Christopher Bell.
Yeah.
All right. Yeah, that's a solid pick.
Vito, do you feel it?
I feel it. You know I'm feeling it, man.
Oh, we're back.
Y'all can't fuck with me. I'm on that Indica 7000 shit.
I would love nothing more than for it to actually happen. It'd be like the
It would be
greatest
the
thing of all
greatest
time.
moment.
I killed the
Who to
ops.
pick here?
You know who to pick, Brandon. You feel it.
I'm gonna go with a fun
Yeah.
pick.
Yeah.
I have a
Here,
fun
Chris,
one.
you pick.
I have a fun pick. Ryan Priest, I think, is gonna do
Ryan
it.
Priest?
He's a fun pick here, I think.
Yeah. I don't know. I'm like,
I also would just like to see him win after his stretch of being murdered every week.
Yeah.
well, you know what? Fuck it. Maybe this one will be the funny one. New Ford, and I'll put this one down for LOLs. Because people tend to just win this race somehow, or run well at least, that shouldn't, but do. Because it's like, hey, look at this guy
That's
go.
not right.
I'll pick Josh Berry. That will be my
Alright.
Josh Berry one, just to give him. I'll put him over for y'all, because y'all seem to really be big fans.
Yeah. All right.
And then I have
Second
my pick on
round.
this one.
Kansas, first race of the second round.
I'm picking it already. I accidentally clicked go. I picked
Okay.
Tyler
Well,
Reddick.
That's fine. Yeah.
That's a good pick.
It'll be
23-11
playoff
Kansas.
23-11, and they'll be on it. And that'll be Tyler Reddick getting to round 8 again.
I nearly picked Reddick. Wallace was one of the ones I thought about, but I don't know. He's good here.
I see another year of Bubba
Uh,
running well at lots of like mile and a halves and things, but I don't know if he wins.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I think
He'll
He'll be
Joey
like top
Logano-
5. He'll have like 4, 5, 6, 7 top 5s, but never
Yeah.
win.
Joey
He might
Logano's
be
going to win
playoffs
Kansas.
again, I don't know. Yeah, I got Logano too.
I'm feeling like it's gonna be one of those years where a lot of guys win 2 or 3 or 4 races, so there's only like 10 different winners.
Yeah, but there's not gonna be any like particular dominant guy.
No, it'll
Could
just
be
be
a
a
lot
lot
of
of
guys
guys
that win a
win 2
couple
or 3
races.
times. Like
I
Hamlin will
have-
win 3, Logano will win 3, Byron will win 3, Larson
Something
will
like
win
that, yeah.
4, Reddick
I
will
could
win
see
2.
Logano
You know, it'll
being,
just be
the
like that.
dominant guy.
It'll be one of those seasons where it's like a handful of guys run well all year, and then it's
Yeah.
just yay, we get to the end, which I guess is good in the sense of the playoff format.
Mm-hmm.
But you know, this one's a
All right.
toss up. But I have my pick.
Talladega.
I'm just feeling it. It's a boring pick because it's repetitive, so I'll pick first again. And he wins
Yeah,
here all
I'll
the
do
time.
mine
He
too,
wins this
because it's the same
Talladega
pick.
race. Like the fall race at Dega is just Blaney shit.
That's his
Yeah.
race. I don't know why.
He loves this
I
race.
agree.
Blaney's very good there, but I'm not picking him.
You should put a
I didn't
fucking
have him
gun in
winning
your
the
mouth.
spring race, but they're so good here. Brad Keselowski is going to win Talladega again.
That's a good one. That's a good pick.
The
Alright, what
Charlotte
do you have at
Roval.
the Roval?
I had such a hard time picking this race because Elliot's been running great there the last few years, even last year.
True.
But Allmendinger won. I mean, like
Sure.
it is a very weird and hard race to predict, so I just went with the safe bet. Chase Elliott's gonna win here.
I really like your pick, Vito.
Yeah, I think it's pretty accurate.
Snore.
Isn't
This
it
race
funny how this has changed? This race was so entertaining with the Gen 6s, and now we're
Yeah,
here
it's
with the next
tough.
gens, and we're just like, please get rid of it.
Dude, it sucks, man.
So I'm going with my ha funny, just because we
you
gotta
can
get
make
the
the
ha
playoffs
funny.
so much better by
Michael
literally keeping
McDowell.
everything else the same and making this Charlotte Oval.
But like the Charlotte Oval in the afternoon, like the daytime race.
Yeah. 'Cause that changes the way the track drives. You know?
Yeah.
Well, and it'll be cooler out, ambient temp. It's not summertime.
Yeah. But it's still
There's my
different.
real pick.
Las
Alright.
Vegas.
Las Vegas.
All right.
I'm gonna be boring as fuck. It's fall Las Vegas. Joey Logano. Let's be real.
Yeah. Yeah. That's what I got to. I'm winning a lot of races. I'm just not realizing.
Yeah, me
I
too.
don't know.
Because I'm
Right.
picking him here too.
I have
I
him
have
winning. I
5
have him
races.
winning the most races. I have Joey Logano. Let's see.
Is this
Eh,
Logano week for everyone?
Yeah, it's
It's
Logano, week.
week.
That was my
We're
first
going-
Logano pick.
That's
He's-
crazy.
It's weird because it's not like Vegas is that different from the other ones. It's just whatever it is. The
Oh.
Pennzoil race. Joey Logano is just insane here.
You know who would be a funny winner here, though?
I just hate thinking about his little rat face.
Yeah.
You know what I
That's how I
just
feel
now
about
realizing
William
though?
Byron. Like, why does he look
Yeah.
like a weasel?
Yeah.
You know what I'm just now realizing though? Despite being so good here, this last year was the first time Joey Logano ever finished last in a race.
You know, we should talk
Really?
about this.
Yeah.
Real quick, sidebar,
Fuck.
real quick. Why does Joey Logano look like a rat? Why does Byron look like a weasel? Why is Larson's face so wide?
I don't know.
Why does Keselowski
Why does Ryan
look like
Preece
that?
look like he ate a brick?
All important questions.
Homestead.
Yeah.
Homestead
good
is a
race.
fun track.
I like this track a lot.
You know who's
I
good
don't
here?
like this track at all.
You know who's good here but hasn't won in a
Because
while?
you
Denny
hate it on
Hamlin.
Forza.
No, I just,
who's winning here? He's doing it again. Christopher Bell.
All right.
Bell. I am going to pick Denny Hamlin.
Yeah. When's the last time he won here? 2013?
2020, I think.
Oh yeah,
Yeah,
he
during
did win here in
COVID.
Yeah, I
2013.
think he
I'm
won
gonna
that
pick
race.
Kyle Busch.
That's a good one.
I just remember
That's a
he
good
definitely
pick.
won there the year Johnson wrapped up title number 6 because I remember he had like a really bad 2013.
Yeah, he won that race. He won after his god awful year where he broke his back.
Martinsville.
This is a fun race.
This is tough because there were two guys that I had potentially winning this race, and I feel like this guy's gonna have the opposite season he had last year. Last year he dominated early on and kind of fizzled out in the playoffs. I think he's gonna have a really low-key regular season and then turn on the speed in the playoffs. I don't know if he's gonna win much in the playoffs, but he's gonna win this race. Martin Truex Jr.
Okay.
I'm picking
That's-
Denny
that's-
Hamlin.
It's Martinsville. I'm going to have a little bit of an out there pick. Again, not that out there. They've improved a lot. They've run top 5 here too recently. I'm going Brad Keselowski. I don't know if that's going to win him into the Final Four. It'd be really funny if it did.
And if it
But I
did,
think
he'd
he
have a
wins.
real shot at it too.
They have a shot. I think they have a shot to make the Final Four this year. Chase Elliott. Boo, lame.
Yeah,
Okay.
that's lame. I don't care.
He's pulled off the must-win there before. He could do it again if he had to, I guess. Phoenix.
He won't get a must win. He'll get eliminated in the round of 12. I'm
Yep.
calling it.
I agree.
I don't know if y'all are having like your champion win Phoenix,
I'm
but
not.
My
I
champion
am.
wins Phoenix.
Mine is.
most of the time, besides last year being the outlier, like usually the champion wins. I think this year will be no different. Mr. Joey Logano will get title number 3.
Title
Wow.
3. Because the playoffs are boring and people that are boring win championships. He's winning his way in and then he's winning the title at Phoenix. And no
Christopher
one will
Brazil.
remember that it ever happened.
That'd be a cool one.
It'll
Like,
be like,
you know who else
wow.
would be cool,
Remember when
Brandon?
Christopher Bell is a cup champion when he retires and it'll feel right. But in this moment right now, it'll feel like ass.
You know what would be a cool one, Brandon? This year's his real year.
No, it's never
Real
going to
this
happen.
Never
time.
gonna happen.
It's
happening
never
this
going to
time.
happen.
Danny
pick
Hamlin
him,
is doing
because
it this time
I'm
real.
done picking Brad Keselowski for the 500 and I'm done
I'm
picking Denny
coping.
Hamlin the
Yeah,
champion.
man. It's
will
this
never
year
happen.
for real. It's his
Hell
year.
yeah.
I agree,
You know what's funny,
Chris.
Brandon? You do that, and
He'll
both
show
of
up
those
just
happen.
to finish second
I
again,
would love
Vito.
if they happen. I would
Yep.
love to be proved wrong because I've been trying to be proved right for 10 years.
There you go. There's my
Alright.
champion.
Anyway, yeah, Chris Bell wins the title. And it's the
True.
most boring thing ever.
There's
That's
my
a good
champ.
pick. Good
On
answer,
points
good answer.
alone.
He points his way through the entire season, then
He
wins
gets-
the final race. That'd be
So
awesome.
if you were picking the top 2, he was second in every race.
Yeah, true.
I don't
Ricky
fucking know. I don't
Stenhouse.
care. Who gives a shit?
John Goodriver will win a championship.
I think that
Yeah.
a meteor's
Ricky
gonna
Roy.
hit. You know, actually, yeah, it's gonna be Ricky Stenhouse Jr. and a meteor's gonna hit Phoenix in the middle of the race, and that's why he wins. He's not the champion, but
He'll win. You going
I-
for Stenhouse to win the race?
yeah.
How?
All right.
Rain delay.
Rain-
It's a rain
rain called
short,
by meteor
rain
shower,
shortened
Stenhouse.
championship finale.
Because
Meteor
of
shower
meteors.
shortened finale.
meteor
They wouldn't
showers.
restart in the finale, I don't think, would they? Like,
I think they
if
would
the finale
race
gets
and-
rained out, they'd probably wait for it.
Yeah, absolutely would probably.
It's the,
wait for
if
it.
it, because it's the finale. Meteor
who's
shower
gonna
short
rain for,
finale,
like,
though, they
2 more
can't do that
days?
because that destroys the
If it
racetrack.
rains for 2 more days and you.
Well, I mean,
kinda can't be
shit,
on
they
the fucking
waited
Wednesday.
like till Wednesday for that Texas race, so.
Yeah.
What if the rapture happens? What then? What if the floods start and you have to get on Noah's Ark?
I mean,
Will they
that's
finish
gotta
the
be like
race?
the longest cup race ever.
What the hell is message
Yeah.
deleted by a moderator? I'm just looking at our chat right now.
There was some guy advertising, so I told him to take a walk forever.
Yeah.
Okay. Well,
Some interesting thing. Not really interesting. I don't think Alex Bowman's winning a race this year.
Yeah, I agree.
I don't either.
Yeah.
I don't
Most
think
people-
Bowman's
no,
winning.
None of us think he's winning.
I don't think
Why-
he's
like-
gonna win a race.
I think
I
he
don't
sucks and he's getting kicked out of his ride.
I think it'd be funny though if we all agree that he doesn't win a race and then he like wins like 4 like he did in 2021 again.
But yeah, but
he
then
doesn't
dude, like
deserve any of those wins. Let's be
you
real.
can't really
Yeah.
replace him either. Who the hell do they have? Unless they go get someone.
Yeah. Who you
Me.
put in the fucking car?
Put me
Sam
in the
Mayer?
car. I could do about as
Sammy
good as him.
Smith, Brandon Jones, Menards, 48.
Oh God. Oh
I think
no.
I think Bowman has a ride until the Ally contract's up. Then when the Ally contract's up,
Yeah. Once
We see.
if they're gone, he's gone.
they really like him though. Apparently,
They
from what I
do.
can see.
Like they're all
I
they're
don't
all with
know
the
why.
At least the car looks cool next year. It'll look cool.
Look,
while
if
not
I
winning
was a
race.
It'll look
sponsor.
cool getting 12th.
I'd be
Yeah.
like, hey, why does our guy suck ass?
Yeah.
I want to sponsor the guy that wins.
But Smithfield was with Eric Almirola for like 15 years. so-
Exactly.
Well, they could have sponsored the guy that wins, but he said a funny word while playing iRacing.
True. Well, no one knew he'd win that much. I don't think anybody had him going and winning 10 races in his first year back.
Yeah. But like, you know, they Larson was once upon a time. Larson was
I
almost.
was
the
like,
driver
what
of the
car did he
48.
take? And that's, oh yeah, he took the 88 car.
And then
Hey,
he
ain't
won
that
the
fitting?
race.
But that's not the 88. The
Oh my
88,
God.
It's the 48.
What?
No, what Vito said, I've never thought of that before.
I didn't hear it.
He said, "Oh, it's." Brandon goes, he took the 88 car, and Vito just goes fitting.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, but at least he was cool.
Well,
Yeah.
Those are our picks.
that's
Those
our
are
picks.
The
That was
official spin tunnel prediction.
official spin
All
tunnel
of these will come
predictions.
true. Every single one of them.
Yeah.
4
All of
guys can win
mine.
each week.
All
Yeah.
of mine will come true.
Especially
Chad.
all of Vito's.
You should
No,
send
it's-
me your money, and I will make sure this happens.
True. If
You-
you send woodyhead.spintunnel.paypal.com $90 million, all of these will come true.
All of mine. If you give me personally your money, and you subscribe on the YouTube and like the video, and share it with your friends, all of my picks will happen.
What if you listen to Brandon's Yacht Party?
Fuck you.
What do you mean, fuck you? I'm asking a question.
Somebody's not smooth sailing yet.
There's no such thing as smooth sailing.
No, yes, there is. There's no singing at the North Pole.
Anyway, I think that may be it for tonight.
Yeah, I mean, I don't really have much more to add.
Yeah,
I agree.
I cannot tell you the next time you see us talking about NASCAR. It
We'll
could
be back. I
it could
promise
be
We'll be
you.
back.
2025 predictions, for all I know.
Probably.
No, we'll be back.
I don't know. I
We
don't
gotta
know.
bring more content. to
We
the
should
viewer.
all watch the Daytona 500.
You should.
Live reaction.
Here's what I'm gonna tell you. That's not happening. But what is happening is we have an album coming out.
We do.
What day is
my.
the 500?
Who cares?
Me.
Fuck you.
It's like, let me check. Hold on.
Dude, I hate NASCAR so much. Like, I hate this show. I hate all of you. I hate NASCAR. Like, god
It's a February 18th Daytona 500.
Oh, joy.
Man, I'm gonna fucking go
Dale
take a
Earnhardt
piss on
is gonna
stream.
die.
No!
No,
He's gonna die again.
Junior, watch out.
Man, I'm taking a piss.
I don't know. Daytona will probably be a very good race.
Yeah.
Daytona 500.
I bet I'll get advertised too in fucking Hulu and shit.
So that concludes part 1. For part 2 of the show, what do y'all think about who's gonna win the Rolex 24?
I don't even know who's entered in the race.
Shane Van Gisbergen.
All right.
I'm sure he'll win it.
Tommy Dreamer.
Good answer. Good answer.
Tommy Dreamer's winning the Rolex 24.
Then he's gonna shoot himself in victory lane.
Yeah.
And Paul Heyman.
And Paul Heyman.
Huh.
I can think of one guy who's gonna crash. He's gonna crash his kid and his wife, and he's gonna crash
Hey, you
himself
know-
using exercise
Yeah.
equipment.
You know, it's actually not a bad idea. You know, I said we could live react that stupid Daytona race.
Yeah.
What if we just left a fucking stream on while we watch the Rolex?
Yeah.
That'd be funny.
That would
And
be
then we can
funny.
have on the screen, me and Chris will watch it and give our commentary because y'all are
Yeah.
lame. And
For
we'll
those
have
people
the
that care
me
about
and
the
Chris will
Rolex.
have the it blowed up count on the screen.
Oh no, I'll watch it. I just
Be
don't
like,
care.
oh, it blowed up. Ding! That's in the corner. We gotta put that shit up on there.
Don't worry, guys. During that stream, I'll play a video game or something and put that in the corner, so you're not
Yeah,
bored
Family
the whole
Guy
time.
clips.
Subway
Yeah.
Surfer.
Family-
Subway Surfer.
We'll have Family Guy clips in the bottom left,
Boring at race.
and Subway Surfers in the top left, and I'll be playing a game in the bottom right, and Adrian
Flying
will be
Gorilla.
gooning in the top right,
Flying
Gooning?
Gorilla is also on the stream.
and Flying
Flying
Gorilla
Gorilla.
in the direct middle. Yeah,
Oh,
Adrian
gooning,
already
is that what-
volunteered. He's gonna be gooning in the top right.
Can we get some Joe Rogan clips, like audio only?
Yeah, sure.
Yeah.
They're just playing in the background.
We'll also get some GTA race audio.
Yeah, GTA stunt tracks.
Audio,
Yeah.
though, not clips.
Yeah. I like this plan. This is a good stream.
This is a good
It's a
stream
good idea. This sounds like content.
This
Yeah,
is
it does.
content.
And then we can promote the album.
Yeah.
Maybe we can perform live at the
Yeah.
14th hour of the Rolex at 2
Oh
a.m.
yeah, I gotta be up for 24 hours. Don't worry, I'm getting drunk.
Drunk Rolex stream.
We I think it's time to bid our dear viewers a great night.
Yes.
I do too.
And to all, good night.
And what should they remember, Brandon?
I think it is most important to remember upon watching this film that we are Spin Tunnel and you are not.
We gotta go. We're out of time.